I woke to the sound of glass clinking, soft, almost polite, yet sharp enough to slice through the darkness like a warning. Something in the air felt wrong, the way the quiet in a house feels right before a storm breaks. I pushed myself upright, pulse thudding, and found my wife standing at my bedside, her hand frozen mid-reach, as if I'd caught her stealing something priceless. "Evan!" Her voice wavered. "You weren't supposed to wake up." My eyes locked on the small vial glinting between her fingers. "What is that?" I asked, though dread already curdled in my stomach. She swallowed hard, and for a terrifying second, her face twisted with an emotion I couldn't name. Guilt? Fear? Resolve? "I've been injecting you with testosterone blockers," she whispered. "In your sleep." The world didn't shatter so much as drain of color, as if someone had pulled a curtain over my life. "You what?" My voice broke, thin and unfamiliar. "Why would you do that?" She set the vial down on the nightstand with trembling fingers. "Because I was scared, Evan. Scared of losing you." I laughed, a jagged, bitter sound. "So you drugged me?" "This isn't how I wanted to tell you." She reached for me, but I recoiled. The hurt on her face only deepened the ache in my chest. "Explain," I demanded. She exhaled shakily and sat at the edge of the bed, shoulders curved inward. "You've been distant, working out all the time, changing. You kept talking about being stronger, harder, more in control. I didn't know where you were going with it. I thought if I could slow you down, maybe you'd stay the same man I married." My stomach twisted. "So instead of talking to me, you decided to control my body?" Tears pooled in her eyes. "I know it sounds horrible." "It is horrible," I snapped. Silence swallowed us whole. A long, suffocating silence broken only by her shaky breath and my heart hammering in my chest. Memories crashed through me. Our wedding vows, late-night talks, her hand in mine, now tainted with betrayal so intimate it made my skin crawl. "How long?" I asked. She blinked, unable to meet my eyes. 6 months. My chest constricted. I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I was sick. You let me believe that. "I was trying to protect our marriage," she whispered. "By breaking it?" She pressed her palms to her face. "I didn't know what else to do. You never open up anymore. I felt like I was losing you one day at a time. You could have talked to me," I said quietly, the anger draining into something far heavier. "God, Sarah, you could have just talked to me." Her shoulders shook, and for the first time, she looked small, fragile, even, but my heart didn't soften. It couldn't. The wound was too fresh, too deep. "I'm sorry," she choked out. "I know sorry is enough, but I'm begging you to understand that it came from fear, not malice." "Fear." The word lingered, bitter and hollow. I stood and moved away from the bed, needing distance from the person who suddenly felt like a stranger. "You violated my trust, my autonomy, my body. I don't know how to come back from that." She lifted her head, hope flickering in her eyes. "Hope I didn't have the strength to feed." "Can we fix this?" she whispered. I shook my head slowly. "I don't know, and that's the scar you've left. Your choice has made everything uncertain." She broke then, sobbing into her hands, the sound echoing off the room's walls. I watched, my heart aching but unmoving, like a ship already unmoored and drifting. I reached the doorway and paused, gripping the frame as the weight of the moment settled over me. "Sarah," I said without turning around, "if you trusted me enough to tell me you were scared, I would have listened. But you didn't, and now we're both lost." And with that, I stepped into the hallway, leaving behind a life I thought I understood, one vial, one lie, one betrayal at a time.